So it's a total solar eclipse on August the 12th at 20 degrees of Leo. So definitely pull out your charts where it's 20 degrees of Leo in your natal birth chart. That's the area of life that you are being impacted. Asking you, where do you lack joy? Where are you being inauthentic? Where are you self-betraying? Where do you need an ego death? Maybe an ego check, if you prefer to say. So this eclipse might feel like a hard left, but really what it is, it's your soul's path that you've perhaps veered off a little bit. And so eclipse is always eclipse in or eclipse out. What is no longer serving your soul's path. And this one, it happens to do with a heart opening activation. This is Leo rules the heart. Leo in its lowest expression, since it's a south node eclipse. Leo in its shadow expression is living with a closed heart, living in your ego. And so this is going to be an ego death, an ego check for a lot of people. And so when you hear the word ego death, you think of the person that walks in the room, takes over all the energy. Here I am. That's a person living in their... Yes, that is one expression of a person living in their ego. But another expression of living in your ego is being afraid of everything. And so not making any decisions, not even leaving your house because you're afraid you could get hit by a bus. You could be afraid of absolutely everything. Being afraid of taking a risk. Maybe you've been burned so many times out there in the dating world, and so now you've just shut off your heart and you no longer date. You've just made this decision, I'm no longer dating. That's living in your ego. Maybe somebody calls you, gives you some feedback. They give you feedback on your parenting or the way you do your job or something, and you get super defensive and you feel like you need to prove that you are right, or just you get really embarrassed. That's living in your ego. So for all of us, be open to an ego check if you don't like to use the word ego death, because that's what this eclipse is doing. And so again, it's like one door is going to shut and it might feel like a very hard left, but really what it is, it's just your soul's path. You veered off your soul's path. Okay, and so this one is a heart opening. Your soul wants you to open your heart, get back on your path, and it might feel like a hard left. There might be a lot of grieving. There might be a lot of saying goodbye, and you might need to be honest with yourself where you are inauthentically living. Are you using your voice? Are you being seen, or do you just people please? So that, because you're afraid of the conflict, okay? That's living in your ego as well, is not authentically using your voice and not being seen, not being heard. So tell me, are you feeling this energy? Are you feeling the ego death energy already? And are you available to open your heart at this total solar eclipse on the 12th? Tell me your eclipse stories.